So, what are the primary duties of an insurer? To start with, whatever contingent risk is identified, the insurer has to pay towards any losses or damages incurred as a result of that contingency. If it's property, that the contingent risk is that it's somehow damaged. If that property is damaged, the insurer has to pay for that, for the damages that occurred. If the contingent risk is harm to third parties as a result of the insured's conduct or activity, then the insurer will pay for the damages that the insured would otherwise personally owe to the third party who is injured or in some way suffers harm or damages. Okay. So the insured is going to step in and have that duty to pay and hold the insured harmless. Now, they also generally have a duty to defend in those liability situations where some third party is suing or bringing legal action against the insured for some specific covered risk or contingency. Then the insurer generally has a duty to step in and pay the cost associated with defense of that action to defend or ward off any level of potential liability that the insured would incur in that situation. That's generally to the benefit of the insurer because, again, if they're the ultimate payor in the situation, it makes sense for them to want to pay for or bring in someone to defend the insured against this action by a third party that's going to create liability for the insured and then ultimately the insurer. And then lastly, this is actually a right of the insured, but they have the right to subrogation of any claims that the insured would have against third parties based upon the damages. If property is damaged because of some third party's activity, if the insured themselves are harmed because of some third party's activity, and the insurer pays out, indemnifies, or holds the insured harmless or pays them for any harm they suffered, then the insurer is going to be subrogated to their interests. They are going to have a right to bring an action against these third parties to recover for their losses, the losses incurred as a result of this third party's activity. So they take the rights of the insured and can enforce them themselves because the insurer has already paid out or made the insured whole. So the insured no longer has those rights. It's the insurer that holds them in that way.